A teen kid who was visiting the beach with his classmates in the 1960s was so inspired by the port that he dreamed to construct his own port one day. This youngster, who was born on June 24, 1962 into a middle-class family, worked hard to realize his dream. His corporate empire now includes the country's largest private port, 13 seaports and a number of airports. He was ranked number 1 in Asia and second richest in the world by the Bloomberg Billionaire Index. His father owned a modest textile business, but he wasn't interested in studies and business. In his first year of college, he was dismissed from the college. He moved to Mumbai from his hometown of Khairabad and found a job with Mahindra Brothers in Hira Bazaar, who dealt in diamonds. Even though he only had this work for 2 or 3 years, during that time he had developed the ability to identify real diamonds.
In his hometown of Ahmedabad, his older brother invested in a plastic wrapping unit in 1988. However, they needed to import raw ingredients so they could run it independently. The younger brother was invited to Mumbai by the older brother, who also gave him the responsibility of the factory management. The younger brother took advantage of the chance and began importing PVC, which is used as a raw material in plastic manufacturing. He turned the plastic unit into an export business in 1988, trading various kinds of materials, agricultural goods, and textiles. From this point on, Gautam Adani's path to financial success began, and he left behind Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, and Bernard Arnault, the owner of the French luxury brand, and rose to the second richest person on the planet. He changed the name of his export business to Adani Enterprises in the start of the 1990s.
When this company was initially listed on the Mumbai Stock Exchange in 1994, its share price was Rs 150, but it was just a start. Gautam Adani took full advantage of the government's economic changes to advance a free economy, and his business began to expand consistently. The management of Mandra Port was contracted out to the Adani Group in 1994 after the Gujarati government made this decision. The goal of Gautam to create his own port was thus accomplished. It was India's largest port, covering 20,000 acres and handled 25% of all trade in the country. A coal-fired power station, a personal railway line, and an airport were built as part of the Adani Group's special economic zone at Mandra Port. The world's largest port for coal imports is located here. Currently, 13 ports in the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu are managed by the Adani Group.
The Adani Group entered the power industry in 1996. The company is currently India's largest provider of solar and thermal energy. In 1999, the Adani Group and the agricultural company Wilmar entered the edible oil market. Its oil is currently the most popular edible oil in India. The Adani Group and the Food Corporation of India began producing enormous carton boxes for grain storage in 2005. The Carmichael coal mine in Australia, which had 7.8 billion tons of material reserve and had a capacity to produce 7 million tons of coal a year, was purchased by Adani in 2006. Adani Group began receiving orders for military hardware in 2015, and over time it also joined the LNG sector. The $6 billion bid from Solar Energy Corporation of India was won by Adani Group in May 2020. This mandated the installation of 8,000 megawatt solar energy projects.
Adani acquired 74% of India's second largest international airport in September 2020. For 50 years, the 6 airports in Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Mangalore, and Jaipur will be under the management of the Adani Group. Gautam Adani said in June 2022 that $7.7 billion would be allocated to social and welfare projects. In 6 states, the Adani Foundation now oversees charity institutes. Adani Group declared in August 2022 that it would acquire all of RRPR holders in AMG Media Networks, who was the owner of 29% of the NDTV stock. In the year 2000, Adani revenue reached $765 million. By the end of 2014, it had reached $10 billion, and it has surpassed $200 billion as of April 2022. Remember, it all began with a child's fantasy of constructing a port. Since 2000, 2002, Gautam Adani's closeness with Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been evident since 2002 when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat.
Industrialists affiliated with the Confederation of Indian Industry condemned Modi for not exerting control over the situation when religious riots broke out in Gujarat. At the time, Narendra Modi was trying to portray Gujarat as an attractive investment environment. Gautam Adani stepped in to help him in this situation and was crucial in influencing other Gujarati industrialists to support Modi.
Dear friends, this is the tale of a young guy who as a child desired to build a vast empire. Stay tuned for the next video.
That's it for today.
Bye for now.